I'd really watch your tone, to be honest.
You're there getting shitty at me, mate. You know what I mean? Just because I asked for a couple of gens to come down here, bro. You know what I mean? You're there getting shitty at me. How can you get shitty at me, bro? Yeah, Alina put in the chat. Mike put in the chat. No response, mate. And then you're
And
now
when I ask you what you need, you say you haven't got anything. You don't need anything. So it's contradicting what you're asking for. What do you need support for?
I clearly ain't getting support from you, am I?
Well, what support do you need? Because you're not telling me what you need.
Reach out, mate. I ain't speaking to you no more, mate. It's just gonna be shitty VOD. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but that's not support to lower rank, is it?
Well, the first thing is you're requesting gens. I'm saying, what do you need? You say you need nothing. So here we are, back to square one. So what do you need? You say nothing. Back to square one. And then you're sitting there wondering, like, why I'm sitting there thinking, well, we've got gens here. Do you feel better? You're saying, no, not really.
I know, because you're being argumentative, mate. If you weren't argumentative, I'd be alright, wouldn't
I'm not being argumentative. I'm trying to get to the point. What is it that you need?
Certified. He's not being argumentative, but as soon as we got here, you said you're gonna let the cars disappear, so just a gen comes to spawn them. Like we are here because you guys asked for gen, and now you're not saying what you need. Like, did you need a car to spawn or something? Because you already are secured, as we see. You know, you can ask us if you need something always. It's not a problem. It's not being argumentative. But as soon as we got here, you say you're going to let the car despawn. And this is for your own safety, because if someone comes here, you at least have your gates closed for your own self-security, you know?
Don't bother me, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Like, I don't mind. But if you need something, like, now you can say it. This is the thing.
I think what they're meaning is, just with all due respect, guys, right? G1 is flooded with gens. It's important for gens to even show presence down here. If they're asking for like a bit of support or just presence, or for someone just to even stand here who's a higher rank than them, there should be at least one person.
I
Wait
always
at
come
2 seconds.
I always come to
I'm not finished. Whereas there's already maybe 3 or 4 already up at G1. Whereas there's how many of them down here? I'm the only higher rank on, which I'm supporting myself between both gates, as I always do. There's not one gen down here. That's what they're saying. They're not meaning to be argumentative. Like, we've told you this many times.
What's she doing then?
That's what they're saying. No one's meaning to be argumentative. They're just wondering why.
There are times where there is no soldier here, and we are all gens. Like, that doesn't mean nothing, you know.
The thing is, the 3 gens. Hold on a sec. The 3 gens. Hold on. The 3 gens that you just said about me, Drip, and Adlin, we was all doing other things. We were coming.
If you've got body cameras, that first Iceman jail.
Problem. We're going round in circles. So this is why I said, what is it that you need? You couldn't tell me what you needed because you didn't need anything. You had carriers.
I've already just explained why no one's listening to what we're saying.
Legit.
Hold on. Listen. Hold on. No one wants to listen. That is what we're saying. No one is listening to what we're having to say. These are all, why do you need support? Why do you need this? They just want one person down here to support them, whereas you've got loads of people up at G1. A gen isn't just about making sure you're refreshing carriers, making sure you're not arguing with whoever. Evie, hold on, I'm not finished. A gen's there to support lower ranks. So why aren't you supporting lower ranks?
You don't know what we're all doing, though. That's the thing. You think that we're all hiding or whatever that you've all said.
No.
No, let me finish that.
All it takes is listen. No, listen. Listen,
no.
please.
you just asked me to be quiet, so I have done. What we were saying is that we've all got different jobs to do. We come about and do what we can when we can. Yes, I agree with you. Sometimes a gen is needed down here, but you should all be able to look after yourselves as well. Because at the end of the day, we're...
1 second. A gen must always be at each gate. That's
See?
the thing, guys.
That's the thing. But they're saying that we're all up at G1. I'm guarding the flipping CT. I'm doing patrols. And then I'm getting people turn around saying, oh, well, you're not doing your job. You're not doing this. We're doing our jobs. We come around and we check on everybody as well.
But see, the thing is, though, Evie, right? The problem is no one responds. That's the problem that they're saying. I'm not meaning to be argumentative. I'm just frustrating because no one is listening to what they're having to say. And I shouldn't be having to tell gens if anyone's on to please come down and support lower ranks. That is what I'm saying.
To be honest, I got sick of everybody arguing, so I turned the radio off. And I'll be honest with you.
It's not about the arguing. It's not about that. It's like the lower ranks are who you want most to stay in this army. It's who you want to progress. So why is no one wanting to come down and support them for that? There doesn't need to be a specific reason. It's just showing face. Like, how do you expect people to create relationships with you or to create bonds with you when there's nothing there for them? That's what they're saying.
I was sat in that Lambo behind. I don't need to get out and physically stand here when I'm doing the patrols. I was sat there listening to it.
Every single person. It's not just you that they're saying, it's every single one of them. And I'm just speaking up on behalf of everyone else because everyone else thinks it, but no one's willing to listen.
I'll listen. There's reasons for...
I was killed as well before by some car coming through G2, G1. They tased and killed me, and there was no soldier at all. Like, it's like, what do I have to say at that moment? Like, you are not there. Like, at this point, I had the chat off, and I was training with Drip. Then I see what Elena put on chat, and I said, Drip, let's go and check G2. Like, there is always some gen here. Maybe not right now, as I don't know what everybody's doing.
Unless something for all the gens to figure out, then there must be something that you all can come up with to support the ranks more. They're just wanting to show face, show that they're willing to like help them. Whereas like even before, there's so many times where they're having to ask for 0-1s, like whatever 4-5s. Whereas you guys should be on top of that as well.
There is some reasons why some of us don't and can't come to this gate. There is reasons behind that.
Right, well then something that yous all need to work on, then that's not the sole fault.
Not as easy, sorry mum, but it's not as easy to work on a situation like that when you've been ordered to stay off a gate for a certain reason. And I have my personal reasons why I'm not going on this gate. The higher ups know the reason why I won't come on this gate. And I'm ordered to stay off either G1 or G2, and I'm on
1 second, okay? Miley, Anderson, stay here. Every other gen come to CT.